Hello. So, since today we don't have enough time to cover the assignment three, I just give you guys a quick introduction to the assignment. In this assignment, if you go over the assignment, I need you guys to do the interview based on the topic we discussed today. So the AI solution must be a user centric. So most of you come up with a lot of the ideas, but I didn't see a lot of you guys trying to centralize the user. So some of the case is not specific enough to make me feel like this is a real problem or this is the problem we need to address. So I need you guys think something much deeper to in order to help you guys to come up or help you guys to with your solution. So we need to do some user research and trying to gather real world insight which can like inform how we design and develop technology. So this is the assignment can help you to build the skills, to help you do the research, do the user study, and which is also very essential to create AI-driven solution that is more like a practical and user-friendly. So this is very important when you're trying to refine your problem statement. Okay, so most of you, the problem statement is too vague, and sometimes I don't know who I should face, who has those problems, why it's important to address. Okay, so what is a problem statement? The problem statement is the foundation of the AI solution. It defines the issue you are aiming to solve with the AI technology. Okay, you need to make sure your problem is specific enough. You need to try to identify who faced the problem. Okay, what kind of the group. Okay, you need to make sure this group of the people, there's a link to this problem. You need to find out. So, for example, students has a problem to manage their time to submit the project. So you need to think about why students face this problem, and why it is important to address. Okay, you need to think about why is the student, not other people, not the faculty, not the professor, not your parents, right? So think about who faced the problem and what's the link between this who and the problem, and why this is so important to address. Okay, and make sure this is actionable. Okay, actionable means it's clear enough that you can design a solution around it. Okay, so I saw some of you make some example of the statement is very weak, such as people have trouble with technology, or people has trouble to schedule time, people has trouble with training. So you need to think about more specific statements like students, this is who, right? Struggle with managing time between the schoolwork and the activities leading to burnout. So this is something problem, okay? This problem also lead the consequence, okay? To make sure this is a kind of problem. I can, based on this problem, I can come up with some solutions, okay? So after that, you need to kind of, try to create questions. So in the assignment, I create I give you some suggestions of the questions. Okay, so the one important thing is your question shouldn't be like only answer yes or no. Okay, it should be open-ended questions to explore user experience or challenges. Okay, so the goal of the questions is trying to make sure you can understand the problem from the user perspective. Okay, you need a standing at the user perspective to design those questions to make you think through the problem from the user and identifying the pain point. Okay, as I said in the last week, we talk about this week. We talk about user think this is not a problem. It's because they used to this. It doesn't mean it's not a problem. Okay, so think about the interview question. What kind of a challenge do you face when you manage your time between school and actual curriculums? Okay, so then people will think, what's actually the challenge I will face? Okay, and what kind of scenarios gave me the challenge? Okay, then I will ask, how do you currently manage your time? What's missing from the tools or method you use? Okay, people sometimes using taking notes on the planners, or using Google Schedule, or using Microsoft Schedule, something like this. But you need to make sure, you need to push people to think, okay, what kind of things missing? Okay, what's the method they use, with some certain misses some of the, functions they really need. Okay, then you can ask something, what would make a tool to help you manage your time more helpful? This is some solution. Ask user to think about what kind of solution can help them, what they really need. Okay, so you need to make sure you create 5 to 8 interview questions that will provide a deep insight into your user's need. Okay, so after that, this is important. We need to meet before next Monday morning. Okay, so I already posted the link on the Canvas, so I believe most of you should already receive and schedule a time. Okay, this step ensure your interview questions are effective. I will go over. I will act like your interviewee, and you guys need to make sure someone take a note, someone, asking me questions, and go through the scenario or the context, make me to think. Then I give you my answers, and at same time after the interview, I will give you my feedbacks. Okay, so interview should at least 3 participants from the class for this assignment. So you just ask your other group, ask someone else to come to to be interviewee. Okay, so these participants, they need act as your part of your group, the target group user. Okay, so no matter you would be interviewee or someone else, make sure you act like. So it's your responsibility to go through the people. Okay, what kind of the quality of the participant. Okay, so interview normally just the last 20-30 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes. You don't have to be long, but you need to make sure it's efficient enough, and make sure documents or key insight course users, demographics, something like key insight, like people confused, people still challenge, or people don't understand, something they complain there. This is something you need to make sure to record it. Okay, make sure you take it in detailed notes, record with permission. You can take the video or take the sound to when you interview people. When you go back home, you're using those record to analyze the notes, your conversation. So those are some tips, for you guys. Make sure you start with a very friendly introduction, explain the purpose, get consent to record. So you just don't go there, you don't even introduce yourself, then you're trying to explain, ask people to do. Okay, make people to feel comfortable. At the same time, let them know I need a consent to record. You can stop, whenever you feel uncomfortable. Okay, and make sure to be, patient, to listen everyone's response. Okay, sometimes you can ask some follow-up questions to deeper, into response. Okay, so different member, in your group, they have different duties. Okay, some people record it, some people take notes, some people as a facilitator, to make sure this interview goes smooth as you expect. Okay, then after the interview, just to make sure, review all the notes, identify pattern inside that aligns with your problem, your address. Look for something recursive, some pattern, or something like user frustration, unmet need. This is something you need to be careful, pay more attention, and so then I think the rest of things, just to make sure in your requirement documents, you need to do like user need, function requirements, list the key features which the AI trying to provide, in order to address the people's need. Make sure you always provide the user stories. Okay, so I need you guys to make sure you at least provide 2 user stories that describe how users will interact with your solutions. This is sure to focus on how your solution will help user. For example, one of the user story could be, as a busy student, I want the AI tool to help me organize my study and the actual curricular schedule, so I can avoid burnout. So this is one of the user stories. So in this user story, you talk about the people who is busy, at the same time they are students, and they need something like like AI tools. So it's very important user story in the standing as the user's point, and talk about what kind of things you need and how they can help. Okay, so also you need to try to identify the obstacles that could affect the implementation of the solution. Okay, this is very important for you guys, which is attendance and participation. Since this one, I probably will make you guys to not using a lot of the, the after hour class, the class after hour. So which means I will use my lecture hour for you guys to do a lot of group project meetings. So the group projects meeting, so it's mandatory, okay? At the same time, is the key to successful completion of your assignment. Each meeting you need to attend and will be count as a participation in the project. So some of you, so all the group have a group leader. So make sure you need, count the participation for your project. Okay. So if you miss any of the meeting, okay, this will be applied to your project's grade. Okay. The reduction will be based on your percentage of the meeting you miss. For example, if you miss 1 out of the 3 meetings in this assignment, your grade will be reduced by 33%. If you miss 50% or more, you will receive 0 for this project's assignment. Okay, all group meeting is a required meeting in person, right? I need you guys to meet in person and to do the cooperations. If some of your people complain to me, say, yes, this guy attend but never join the discussion, never provide the insight, so I will talk to you. I will consider this is the absence as well, right? So those are important timeline. So before the end of the month, the January, make sure you schedule a meeting with me for the interview, the pre-interview things. Okay, share your interview date with your instructor as well by the January 31. Okay, so interviews to be conducted during the class hour, which is next Monday. So that is the date there's no lecture. So instead, everyone should join and meet with your interviewee, and trying to schedule the time everyone. Okay, so presentation will be on next Wednesday during class hour, and the due date for presentation files will be the same day you gave the presentation, right? And lastly, the finding report. So the finding reports include several components which I described in the assignment. Make sure you follow the description and doing the finding report and submit by the end of the next Friday, right? If you have any questions, shoot me an email, and just to make sure you schedule the time with me as soon as possible. All right, thank you.